By 2036, some space jerks called the VUV have invaded Earth. They've messed up the job market and left tons of people homeless, all while living it up in their fancy floating cities. But hey, they swear they're here to help. Adam dreams of being an artist and lives with his lawyer mom, Beth, and his sis, Natalie. Their dad split ages ago, but at least they still have a house, a major one these days since most folks are out of luck. Beth doesn't have a job right now, so money's tight. Adam paints all the big stuff that happens in his life. Meanwhile, Natalie's trying to grow real food in their garden cause the alien stuff they get is just gross. One day, a whole freaking alien city parks itself over their house. They're annoyed, but it's kind of the new normal. At school, Adam's stuck in his last English lit class ever. The aliens force them to watch a brainwashing presentation full of lies. The presentation has cutesy cartoons about how awesome the aliens are. It's total bull. Afterwards, the teacher says he's been canned. Turns out, the aliens want them to learn VUV stuff instead, straight into their brains. No more need for teachers. In our class, Adam spots a new girl named Chloe and gets all tongue-tied. Turns out, he kinda likes her. He finds out her family doesn't even have a house and she hates always being on the move. After class, Adam and Chloe are leaving when they hear a gunshot. Yikes, their old literature teacher just offed himself. Adam's all rattled by what happened. He tells Chloe and her family they can crash at his place. Dinner time is a downer. Chloe's dad, Mr. Marsh, thanks Beth and vows to pay rent when he lands a job. But her brother, Hunter, gripes about the lack of real food. Adam, being impulsive, blurts out that Chloe's family can live in the basement forever. Beth's not thrilled, thinking they were just staying the night. Beth pulls Adam aside for a scolding, but he talks her into letting them stay. Over the weekend, Chloe takes Adam drop hunting. It means checking the trash the aliens toss down for stuff to sell. While they talk about how messed up things are, Adam spills the beans about his dad. He was a developer who got an offer to build alien housing. He said no because the aliens were jerks about it. Then he took off for California to make a buck but never called home again. Adam sketches Chloe's portrait, then they goof around with the alien junk. Back home, Adam shows Chloe the finished drawing. Just when things get flirty, Mr. Marsh busts in. He leaves the curtains wide open so the teens can't sneak around. Later, back at school, Chloe hawks the salvage stuff to get rent money. But no one's got cash for anything extra. Adam's so smitten, he's ready to forget about rent. But Chloe's got a money-making plan. Since their alien overlords mate without emotion, they think human love is super weird. Some couples use their head gizmos to live stream their lives for the aliens and get paid. Chloe pitches the live streaming idea to Adam. He hates it. The thought of someone watching their love life creeps him out. But Chloe insists they'll act normal and eventually talks him into it. So, Adam and Chloe start dating ... all while broadcasting it to the aliens. The headgear doesn't just record, it tracks their heart rates too. The aliens love watching how mushy they get. Their first date goes okay, even though Chloe shoos sad-looking people out of the background. Awkward. They have cute moments, but the gear keeps announcing viewer counts and money earned. Kinda kills the mood. At first, barely anyone watches, but as things heat up, so do the viewership numbers. Soon, they're buying real food. Their parents are thrilled, but Hunter's still suspicious. When Chloe tries to chat about love and family at dinner, Beth tells her to cut the business talk. Afterwards, Adam tries for a device-free moment with Chloe, but she's obsessed with keeping them on. The next day, Mr. Marsh struggles to learn the alien language. It's full of squeaks and gurgles humans can't do. Hunter thinks it's lame, like his dad's a total sellout. Beth walks in and catches them using her computer without asking. She lays into them about respecting her stuff. Hunter storms off. Mr. Marsh gets that he messed up, but wishes Beth hadn't made him look bad in front of his son. Soon, it's a full-blown shouting match, and the teens get dragged in when they arrive home. Beth is fed up. We need some rules around here, she declares. From then on, it's separate dinners for the families. Hunter gripes that Adam's family has it easy and should help them more. Chloe calls him out for being ungrateful. As time goes on, Adam gets super annoyed. Every cute moment gets ruined by the headgear announcing their stats. At a school party, Chloe freaks out on another reality couple for hogging the spotlight. She refuses to talk about her family drama on air. Too depressing for the viewers. Nothing feels real anymore. Adam reaches his limit and rips off the gear. Chloe scolds him. Bad timing. And they finish their dance. Next day at school, Chloe and Adam get a letter from the aliens. A classmate translates, and shocked, they're being sued by the broadcasting company. To talk it over, They visit a floating city via sky bus. A golf cart awaits, and wait, there's a human driver. Turns out, he's one of the fancy professionals like Adam's dad, picked to work for the aliens. Only, instead of being a doctor, he drives a cart. Apparently, the aliens like making brainy humans their servants. It's a weird flex for them. Adam finds this super depressing, but the driver says hey, he makes bank and has kids to support. Finally, they're dumped at a literal hole in the ground, the entrance to the alien office. The alien talks by rubbing its tentacles together. It's all translated by a computer. The aliens you two are faking it. Their studies apparently show the teens aren't really in love. The teens swear they are, but it doesn't buy it. The broadcasting company could sue them for a fortune they'd never pay off. Desperate to keep a roof over her head, Chloe offers a crazy solution. They can broadcast with different partners. Adam's crushed, but the heartless alien agrees on the spot. On the way home, Adam demands answers. Chloe shrugs, saying having a house is more important than a boyfriend. She even says they shouldn't let business ruin their friendship. Ouch. Back home, Beth checks the contract. It's a bummer. The rules are clear, and the alien lawyers are too tough to beat. At dinner, Natalie gets all gloomy about their future. Stressing Beth out, she heads to the alien office too. Waiting there, she meets the boss's kid, who shakes her hand with a tentacle, of course. During the meeting, Beth explains that there are different kinds of love. The strongest, a mother's love for her child. She points out the alien boss has a kid too, so it must get that. Then comes the crazy offer. Natalie and Adam are stunned when Beth comes home with the alien kid. Turns out, they'll get paid to be its family. Beth and the alien have a chill wedding. Adam's worried about his mom, and annoyed that Chloe's broadcasting with a new dude. At dinner, Beth cuts up food for her hubby. The family debates what to call him. These aliens don't do names, so this one wants to be father. The teens hate the idea. Adam's been avoiding Chloe since the breakup. She tries to talk at school, but he ignores her. He gets home, and the alien calls him son, asking for a hug. Adam refuses, being super rude. Beth yells at him, a fight starts, and Adam storms off to the basement to watch TV with Hunter and Mr. Marsh. On the news, there's a debate about how the VOOV have screwed up the economy. One host is clearly getting paid to spin it. Hunter moans about how unfair it all is. Mr. Marsh praises tough competition. Adam points out how the competition turns into total control. Hunter laughs, then starts making nasty comments about Adam being rich. Another big fight breaks out. Hunter storms off. Mr. Marsh kinda apologizes, then adds that Adam's family does have it pretty good, so Hunter wasn't totally off. That night, Adam hears noises downstairs. It's his dad, Mr. Campbell, sneaking around. It's awkward at first, but Adam's happy to see him and asks where he's been. Campbell says he didn't want to call until he had something good to report. He asks if Beth's moved on. Thinking of everything going on gives Adam a panic attack, and he hides in the bathroom. Campbell goes to check on Beth and finds the alien asleep on top of her. Totally weirded out, he sneaks back out. By the time Adam leaves the bathroom, his dad's gone again. A while later, the teens head to school, only to find it's closed. The aliens will now teach kids through the head gizmos. Adam stays a bit, looking at the building. Just one more thing society's lost. Noticing the boarded up windows and doors, he sees a giant blank canvas for some art. Meanwhile, Beth spends most of her time stuck on the couch with the alien. It loves old TV and won't let her change the channel. The mail comes, and Beth finds the alien ordered her an apron and a blonde wig. Just then, a company where she applied pre-alien invasion calls. She has an interview right now. When she says she's leaving, the alien whines. It wants her to be a classic stay-at-home wife, with a husband providing. Beth finally snaps, after yelling a bunch including pointing out the alien's dad is the breadwinner. She storms out for her interview. Mr. Marsh overhears. When the alien fumbles with the remote, he steps in to help. In the evening, Beth and the kids are ready to celebrate her new job. But wait, they find Mr. Marsh in the wig and apron. Turns out he's taken over the alien deal, and now his family gets the cushy life. For a few days, Adam paints his mural, ignoring the weather. Natalie sometimes lends a hand. Chloe watches him secretly, but she's mad about the alien mess with her dad to say hi. When it's done, Adam's mural shows just how awful life is under the aliens. Suddenly, he trips. It's the alien. Apparently, it snuck out and realized the world isn't the paradise they show on TV. The alien eyes the mural and asks what it's for. Adam's speechless. Next day, he's called to school. Turns out, the alien brought its dad and an art critic to look at the mural. Finally, Adam finds his voice. This mural, he explains, shows the world's tough times, a tribute to how humans keep going. The aliens are blown away. They offer Adam a fancy artist gig in a floating city with a crazy salary. Everyone cheers, leaving Adam stunned. After Beth checks the contract, Adam agrees to the job. Natalie's sad to see him go. When Adam says it's just for a few months, she points out that's what their dad said to vouch. Time to leave. Adam says goodbye to the family. Before he can find Chloe, a tiny spaceship zips down and carries him away. Moments later, he's zooming through a dark tunnel. Then pop, he's in a giant alien auditorium. His mural's there, but it's edited to make humans look happy with the aliens. Gross. They bring him on stage, but it's all just to spread pro-alien lies. Finally getting what his dad was up against, Adam tears up the contract and heads for home. His family doesn't blame him for quitting, but Adam can't sleep. Going to the school, he sees the damage caused by the aliens. He starts a new mural, one that tells the truth. Chloe finds him, they apologize, and Adam asks her to help. It looks like they might just fix things after all. He titles this mural Landscape with Invisible Hand.